PlayboyKtg500, and this is my ice cold interview.
Well, my name's Playboy. I'm originally from Fullerton, but I've always moved around in the IE. I've always been in one place. Never really in one place, but I've been in one place. So you could say I've been everywhere in the IE at least once. What first got me into music was I would always be under my uncle, and he would always just DJ at his house. And I think at that time I was about in 6th grade, so I'd just always be under just watching him just DJ. And then I asked him one day if I can practice with him and if he could show me a couple things, and he ended up showing me how to mix and do crossfades and all that. So I ended up getting into DJing. So that was my first introduction to music. And then later on, I met my best friend, who I call my brother to this day, Leotis, and he got me to further my career with rapping, because he told me, you're really dope with rapping. I just write to myself at that age, and I was like, I'm not gonna rap at all. But at 9th grade, I ended up doing it, and then I just pursued it from then. But I've always had the ups and downs, but primarily it was through my brother in 9th grade. My most favorite song? If we're talking released, it would have to be probably Blue Icing or White Flowers. But I got some unreleased stuff, and that's probably my favorite. I create music because that's my way of connecting with people. And at my growing up stages, I've always listened to music. It's always been right there to me, and throughout whatever I was going through, whether it be up or down, I've always had music with me. So I've always connected with the artist and what they've always portrayed with their music. So I just want to connect with the viewers that are listening to my music the same way I got connected to music. My biggest influence out of music, I would have to say, is kind of everyone. But if I had to sum it down, it would have to be between either my brother, my uncle, or my father. But primarily, I really get everything from everybody, because I always pick the best out of everybody. I don't limit myself to just music. I also do photographies, and I am a YouTuber, so I really just primarily don't want to hold myself to just music. But I really just hope and fulfill that I can take myself far with music. Some of my dream clouds would be would probably be Future, Rico Nasty. I want to work with Kenny Beats. That's one. And Tory Lanez, definitely Tory Lanez. Well, like I said previously, I'm a YouTuber. My YouTube is K.T and 1K, and I am a side photographer. I went to college for it, and I really love it. That was actually one of the things I did before I got into music. I would take pictures of my uncle at his parties, and I play basketball just as a hobby, just to stay active. And I'm trying to get into Twitch, but I'm not really good at setting that stuff up yet. But I'm definitely gonna get into that. It's how I project myself with my personality. It's very into my spirit, Whatever you're feeling at that moment, whether it's happy or sad, I have a song for it, and it's usually how I feel at that moment. And that's how I tell people how I make my music. It's usually when you come into my studio, it's how I feel at that moment is what you're gonna get. And that's how I make all my songs. It's usually how I feel. And that's where I feel like most artists fail at making music, because they make music off of what they're hearing, not how they feel. And music is really something that you feel, not something that you hear. Primarily, I would say the fans, honestly, the fan support. I'm always getting constant emails, inboxes, DMs, random Instagram DMs from just random people, and I just love it. I really do it for y'all, and I just want to inspire the youth, to be honest, so that just really motivates me. Before I was, onto this new music group that's upcoming, my father was a music manager to an old label, and it was 2K Extra. It had my brother Leotis, my best friend Amon, who rest in peace, passed recently, and Jay and his friend X, and we're all like in this real like tight real group. And then one day I think we all went to go take pictures with my cousin Josh, and he ended up Amon got mad because I was the girl actually felt like she was like getting to me more, and then I didn't want her at the time, so I didn't want her. So he got mad, and we all were in the group chat, and he was like, "That nigga keep the bitch," and I was like, "Dang, what's good with it?" And then like late night, we all just like, it was just me and him at like 11 o'clock. We pulled up at the park and just duked out, just like, man. It just went on separate ways, but it was crazy, because it was like 12 o'clock and we just fighting for like no reason. But it just shows like life's too short to fight over something. But it was funny at the time, but it was really like short to fight over that. Stop being a bitch, honestly. Because like I just used to be afraid to just hop on a mic and just say what I need to say. But honestly, stop being a bitch, because people relate to you. You'd be surprised how many people can relate to your story, kid. Definitely topping off the charts, that's for starts. But I see myself going pretty far. Like, definitely almost embodying a career like Juice WRLD's with the success, because that's who I kind of shaped my career after, mainly to inspire and connect with people on a higher level, just how he did.